Alright.
I must protect the wild.
I really enjoy having the coin and having the extra card with this deck, especially because it's more tempo based. So anyways, those are all way too big. Hopefully we get some smaller stuff. Pretty bad start. Pretty bad start. If we have to, like, you know, play our first minion on turn 3, I'm not sure we're going to be able to push the tempo. Alright, so we got something. That's good. Would have loved to have that the turn before, but it is what it is. Could possibly, as long as he doesn't play Golem, we could just Wrath whatever he plays. Got some good later game stuff, though, that's for sure. Yeah, that's not good. So we'll end up wrathing one of them, trading in the other. Ooh, that's really good. So we don't lose our minion. So that's perfect. Get to draw a card, trade, don't lose our minion, and then we get to wrath the other. So that's not bad at all. His turn, next turn's not going to be as great because he's lower on mana, only has 2 mana. And then we get to play our one of our big 5s next turn, depending which one makes the most sense. We'll still have a 1-drop left over, which is nice. Ooh. Is there a way to punish this? Well, I could just keep the 5/2 alive by doing Druid of the Saber in charge mode and doing a hero power. That puts 5 on the face, but it doesn't. We don't get to develop anything. Another option is just a Druid of the Claw, and unless he does Flame Tongue, he's not clearing it. Flame Tongue is not. I mean, although he can clear it, he'd have to trade in both minions, so it's not bad. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. As we have the combo of Fandral plus Druid of the Saber next turn. If we wanted, if it made sense. Hex, okay. I don't think he's gonna make the... I think he's gonna trade this time. Yeah. That's good. Not bad at all. Hopefully that's not a taunt totem. Alright. I like Fandral here, to be honest. Just get to play 2 cards. We get 1 in charge mode. It's more of a... Fandral is kind of like a card, like, he's got to remove it. And also, if he doesn't remove it, we get to play Druid of the Claw in charge plus 4/6 as well, so... Okay, we're going to get a Lightning Storm, I guess. It's pretty bad. Alright, so we could play Tiger in hopes that we pull Warden next turn, or we could just draw. He's still, you know what, I like drawing a little bit better because I'm not quite happy with my hand.
For the wild.
Need more cards. So next turn we'll probably play either one of the 2 5-drops plus Mounted Raptor. That makes the most sense, I think. Flame Tongue, huh? That's not good. So we could do Druid of the Saber in charge mode and hero power. That leaves us with 4 mana. We could play Mounted Raptor. Not that great. We could do Druid of the Claw in charge mode plus Raptor. Yeah, I think that's a lot better. Because I even though like we're getting closer to lethal, this is not the right time. We gotta respect this Flame Tongue here. So we're getting fairly close to lethal. We do have like swipes and stuff like that, so especially because we have like Druid the Saber, Power Wild. I think what we need to do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, huh? Probably Tiger, Power the Wild, Hero Power. That would bring them down to 8. Then we would have a 6, and then we could Living Roots for lethal. Only thing that gets in the way is any form of taunt, so Feral Spirit or Taunt Totem. Otherwise, we have lethal. But we do have like 2 swipes in our deck too. So, anyways, I like this. I'm gonna prepare for lethal. 5, 6, 7. Or maybe it's better to put Druid of the Saber. Yeah, actually, that is a little better in stealth mode, right?
Time waits for no one.
Rather than the damage here. Let's do that.
Another night on the prowl.
So he has to have. I mean, I guess he could Lightning Storm again and remove the 3/2 if he doesn't have taunt. Just simply a taunt totem won't work because we have. Yeah, I think he's getting ready for the Lightning Storm, right? No taunt totem, please. Good. Okay, that sucks. Messed up my plans. So 3, that's lethal, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's lethal. Sick. The streak continues. Man, I can't believe how good this deck is doing right now. So good. 77% win rate over like 35 games. It's crazy. Sean Ball joins the chat, says, hey, what's up, Sean? How's it going tonight, man? Thanks for stopping by, tuning in.
Let the hunt begin. I must protect the wild.
All right, so we're throwing back Roar. I think we're gonna throw back Power of the Wild. I might keep Yashar because it's not bad with the coin. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Hopefully we can get Enchanted Raven will be the best. That's not good. You don't want 2 Yashars. Sean says, I'm doing good. You? Yeah, man, I'm doing great, bro. I'm doing great. So this is perfect here. We get a Beast.
Another night on the prowl.
Get a Beast, and so that we're guaranteed to be able to buff it up next turn with Mark. So that's super good. And then we can just play Raptor after that. Nice curve. Oh yeah, nice. Glad he's playing a nice slow, nice and slow too. He's probably playing Secret Hunter, so he's probably gonna make a turn next turn. Even if I did attack a little quick there, like I could have thought through if I wanted to do Innervate. I could have thought through if I wanted to do an Innervate plus a second mark there. But I don't think that would have been right because I was scared that you play like Freezing Trap or something like that and then I get punished. So we got 2 options here. We can just play 1 more mark and then next turn we could do an Innervate on Warden and then get an awesome copy. I kind of like that. I mean, what's he going to do to remove it? He didn't have a Deadly Shot last turn. I like it. We get the draw too, so 7-6 on turn 3. Love it.
Come midnight.
Okay. This is what I'm afraid of here. Probably a Freezing Trap. So tell you what, this is what we're gonna do. We're not gonna attack this turn. We have to do Warden first because if it's a Freezing Trap, okay, one's a Snipe. That's fine. So it's really just, I mean, it's really just freezing that punishes. Explosive is not great, but you know what? I'm gonna go for it.
Job's done.
Okay, that's good. At least we get the 7 damage on the face. That's the huge thing. And he's gonna have a difficult time with this. 2 7/4s right here. Even if we just have 1 live, we could roar for the win. Yeah, it's lethal.
Well played.
Sick. I guess the only way that wasn't lethal is if you had misdirection and the misdirection killed the other, but Sean says, yeah, 2 7/6s are pretty good. Yeah, man. This has so many great tools, like Enchanted Raven's like one of the sickest 1-drops. It's got like the Mark of Yashar just getting a buff plus card draw. There's just so much good stuff for tempo in this deck, and Warden is just crazy powered. Yeah, there's a lot of great tools in this deck.
Protect the wild.
I always keep innervates. Always. I'll just keep a Druid of the Saber after that. Haven't faced too many priests. I'm not quite sure. What this is going to be like. So what we can do is Druid of the Saber on 2, and then we could innervate out a Tiger on 3.
Another night on the prowl.
Stealth. All right, he's taking it nice and slow. Hope we get something like something to play on 4, like a mounted raptor even is fine, or Fandral Savage Combatant, just something, because I don't want to use the other innervate to bring in a Tiger, preferably. I like using my mana. Good.
Echoes are eternal.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do a trade here. I think I'm gonna let him make the trade. So you know what? I'm actually gonna bring out Tiger because we can. Because these roars are gonna put in work soon. So let's just start pushing crazy damage to the face and hope he doesn't have Shadow or Death. I want to have 2 minions on board before I do a roar, preferably. Unless I'm gonna kill something with like the hero power, because I can get 3 damage with my attack. So if I could like kill something, then that's fine too. But I don't want to just put damage on the face unless 2 are gonna connect. So he's probably gonna trade into the 3/2. Oh, okay.
Embrace the void.
Oh, Circle of Healing. Nice. Respect. Very, very annoying. Alright, we've probably just go swipe here, right? Because we're not gonna roar. So next turn, what's gonna happen next turn? Might do a Holy Nova.
What to do?
These Savage Roars are so good, but if I don't have a minion on board, oh man. Okay, so what's my options? I can go... Nah, swipe makes the most sense, because if I Savage Roar, I'm not going to put 3 damage on this one, it only has 1.
What to do?
Alright, let's swipe. So we do have lethal if he doesn't remove this 5/1, but I suspect he will. Whether it's an arcane, you know, shot or Holy Nova, Excavated Evil. There's a lot of things that he can do here. Hopefully he just doesn't feel threatened, but I doubt that's the case. Yeah. All right. It's a minion at least. So what will be the damage next turn? That's 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage next turn. So if he doesn't heal, we have lethal. but he'll probably heal.
Tonight,
Okay, play something else. No heal.
the game begins.
I knew he'd heal. It makes sense. Wrath, huh? I think I need to Wrath for 1 just so I can draw something. This is painful. Okay, so if I Wrath for 1, yeah, I need to draw something. Because I can still play a 5-drop. The only card I can't play in my deck is Warden after this. So, oh, I gotta get something else. Beautiful. So let's just go in charge mode, right? I think so. Maybe not, actually. Maybe we don't. Maybe we... Because if we put it in taunt mode, we get to protect our 3/2 from dying, and it's not an easy card for him to remove. They'll have to have... he'd have to entomb it. If I charge it, I'm doing 7 damage, but... better chance of removing it. I don't know. I just feel like bear form is the right play here. I could be wrong, but it just feels right. So 3, 4, 5. So swipe doesn't. So he could trade in and play Excavated Evil. That would. Okay. Heals up, right? Ew, that's not a good one. No attack at all. Ugh, brutal. Now the good thing is it's probably going to stick around. Let's get it to Panther here. It's probably going to stick around, so it will be a future target for a double roar. So we could just get 1 more minion, or this one sticks. Because we have lethal in pretty much every turn we play if he doesn't remove something.
The game begins. Tonight, a tale of true terror.
Okay, flashy, Yeah, apologies everybody. I see my stream went offline for a few minutes there. For a quick second, I mean. So do we have lethal? 18. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, we don't have lethal. We have 16. All right, let's Wrath for 1. Let's draw something else then. Savage Combatant's a good card.
Unleash. Time waits for no one.
Do I want to clear the minion, or do I want to go face?
For the wild.
I think I want to clear the minion, because what we're trying to do is have more than 1 minion on the board, so we could just do a good Savage Roar. I think he knows that I have double Savage Roar, because I'm just sitting on these 2 cards. Or at least he should know. Maybe he thinks it's something else like, you know, swipe, but... Oh man, we're so close to this. We just... Brutal. So we need something like, no, we've already used the tiger. That's not great. So if we do mark, that gives it 2 attack. And once again, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But then again, I guess we get to... This is tough. Tell you what, I'm going to use a roar here because I need to trade. I need to trade this off. Oh, it's a warden.
For no one.
Join the pack.
For the wild.
I'm just not getting the right cards.
For no one.
Hopefully we can get a beast next turn and mark it then. No, guys, I got a funny feeling this one's just not going to work out. We were just doing so good in the beginning, but now everything just kind of seems to be just going a little too slow, not getting the cards in the right order.
Blessed be this son of
That's bad. That's real bad.
My echoes are eternal.
Well, living roots will not even come close. I think I'm gonna have to do Mark here. Savage Roar.
Time waits for no one.
Sick'em.
I gotta put it on face. I realize, like, I just gotta hope he doesn't have spells, because, like, if he doesn't have spells for Priest of the Feast, you know, it's still possible, like, be able to top deck a lethal, because he can't clear the whole board without spells. Does he heal, though? Okay. So a swipe wins. Okay, that's decent. Swipe, swipe. No swipe.
For the wild.
Oh man, so close. Sean says, but it's priest, you can't lose the priest. I don't want to lose the priest, man. Oh, it's like so close, but I need, like, he has to have no spells pretty much, and I need to top deck perfectly. So I've Druid of the Claw, I have Swipe. Okay. It's 4, 5, 6, so Swipe doesn't even do it anymore. That sucks. Unless he goes face. Hopefully goes face. Excellent. So Swipe can still do it. True, the Saber's not enough. Oh, how are we so close, man? We are so close. 3, 4.
Another night on the prowl.
I just gotta hope he still doesn't have another spell next turn.
For the wild.
So even if he heals up once and doesn't have a spell, we can still win with Swipe. We can still win with Druid of the Claw. But each turn is more unlikely that he's not going to have a spell. So close.
Blessed be this.
Oh yeah, he's got a spell. That's pretty much it. We're done.
Well played.
Yeah. Just couldn't close it out. Excavated does nothing.
I concede.
That was so painful. We were so close. Oh. Feels so bad, man. Sean, I don't want you making fun of me losing to the priest, okay?
Victory or death. I must protect the wild.
Ooh, we just had one of these recently, a game where I just posted it yesterday where I had double living roots into Power of the Wild. This is one less, but it's pretty close. I think we're going to go for it. If he doesn't play anything on one, that is. We'll put living roots in sap form, plus coin out Raven, and then Power of the Wild it. It'll be just one less, so I'll have 7 damage. Love it. I guess even Axe would kind of suck too, because then it's only 2 saplings. Yeah, it does. There's really nothing good to play here. If I Power the Wild, he attacks into it and plays Ghoul. If I Power the Wild, buffing it, he clears 1 and I have a 2/2 left.
I
Eh. I'll just hope he doesn't have Ghoul. I don't really like any of my options. Stupid Fiery War Axe. Ruining my fun. Slam, huh? Okay. Alright, let's pull out this Azure Drake here. Gets punished pretty hard with Ghoul though, because then he can clear my board, but...
Job done.
Sean says, I'm versus a Dragon Priest. Free win. You're playing and watching at the same time, eh, man? Ah, cool. Oh, Revenge, okay. Same effect. But he gets a hero power too. Alright, this isn't bad.
Another night on the prowl.
Stealth, Shark. Oh, you know what's... Oh, here's the thing though. If I keep this stealth, I get a 5/4. Okay, so here's the thing: is if I get Tiger.
That belongs in a museum.
All right. Here's what we're doing. We're gonna swipe this, and the reason we're gonna swipe it is because of so we don't have to unstealth this because we don't want it killed or damaged because we want to play Warden on it. So let's just do this, and we won't attack. And instead, I think we can play Saplings. No, if we play Saplings, no, that makes it for a better brawl once I do Warden. Let's save that. It does suck not getting 5 damage in. 4 attack is pretty difficult to remove, especially when he's only going to have 5 cards. I could just risk it and just say... Although he is a very remove heavy deck.
Time waits for no one.
You know what? I want the 5 damage on face.
Time waits for no one.
Just can't wait a turn.
I have no time for games.
Oh, there goes my plan. It's pretty good. So Fandral Living Roots is actually pretty good because we can follow that up with a Savage Roar if he doesn't kill it. Especially if we got something with charge, like another Druid of the Saber or. Okay, well, we are not doing Druid of the Saber now. I mean, not doing the Savage Roar now. Yes, Tiger, that's so good.
For the wild.
Okay, so what are we pushing next turn with Savage Roar? Well, actually, let's just see if he removes anything first, because he might just remove the saplings. If I was in his shoes and he had Brawl, I'd consider that. Yeah. Because it's likely that just a sapling lives, right? Yes. Oh, so good, man. And now we got a Brawl gun, so.
Join the pack.
Oh. So good.
For the wild.
RNG, my favorite tonight.
I have an axe to grind.
That's still lethal. Sick 'em. Oh yes.